All right, welcome back, everybody. We are trying out a new team that I've seen it around a little bit, but honestly, it looks incredibly strong. Like it's that Darkrai and the Calyrex combination is just so strong. So I want to give it a try because I think we did it with the Sandy Shocks before, but I definitely want to give it a shot with the Calyrex. I do think it's better actually. Just because you offer a little bit of offense while you're trying to set the gravity. So let's give it a shot. Hard Trick Room, eh? Well. And does the Necrozma Dawn Wings, does that get Wide Guard? Because I also know that the Gallade gets Wide Guard as well. So what do we do here? Do we just... I guess we can taunt, but I don't know. Like, I don't think there's a whole lot we can do here. Like, this is definitely Darkrai prepared for sure. I do think we can go for this, and if you get the Wide Guard off, you get the Wide Guard off, I guess. Follow Me Trick Room just makes perfect sense here. Maybe we can go for double spread, I guess? I don't know, like Follow Me Trick Room. I guess you can't Wide Guard and Trick Room in the same turn, I guess. I guess you could. Do we get taunt on anything? You know what? We can go for Smeargle. Ah, this is so hard because I feel like you just go for Wide Guard, right? I don't know what we do here. This is the hardest of the hard Trick Rooms ever. But there's no way you have this unless you have it for this reason. Like, there's no way you don't have the Wide Guard for, like, unless it's for this. Colin with the Arceus. Makes sense. Yeah, Gallade and Calyrex. So this is just Wide Guard Trick Room, right? See, if we led the Smeargle, we would have been fine, right? Let me see. What can we do here? Do we have any play? We could have taunted, actually. Like, we can get the Follow Me on the field, but that doesn't really help us. We do have Terra Fire on the Rillaboom we could do. And we can get Fake Out on the field, so maybe we can mess around with that, but... we can go for Psychic into Gallade, and then we can just go for... Psychic into Gallade, and I guess we can maybe... Ah, this is so hard, guys. Like, I think we just go for it. If we get red, we get red. Gravity, Dark Void. This is just a Wide Guard. Yeah, we just lose. Wide Guard, Trick Room. All we had to do was lead the Smeargle and we would have been just fine. Would have been just fine. And then there's the Trick Room. I think that's pretty much game, isn't it, boys? I guess, Terra Dark, I don't know what that does for us. Do you just Wide Guard again? I guess. Yeah, we need to save the Terra for the Rillaboom, I guess. We can go for Psychic here, and then we can just go for another Dark Void. I guess you just, all you can do is really just keep Wide Guarding, right? So let's just go for a Double Protect. Maybe we can stall out the Trick Room. If we can pull this off, we got something special going on here. Wide Guard again, okay. See, Taunt would have been fantastic here. Glacial Lance. We have our own Wide Guard, like we do. You know what? We can keep going for it. Psychic, and then let's go for a Dark Void again. If you keep Wide Guarding, you're only going to hit once. He didn't Wide Guard. Who are you going for here? That makes sense, so you can't go to sleep. Did we go for an Astro Barrage or Psychic? We went for Psychic, right? We could have Astro Barrage. That's crazy, actually. Looks like it goes off. All right, well, wide guard we have. Are we fast? Yeah, maybe we get the Rillaboom out here, actually. And we go for a Terra Fire and Protect here. This is crazy, actually. Like, this is actually nuts. We go for Protect here, and then we go for a Terra Fire and what? Just in case the Indeedee switches in here, let's go for Protect, Terra Fire, then Wood Hammer into the Gallade. Alright, so you're tearing what? Really? That's so odd. I'm so confused by that right now. We might, I don't know if we pick up, I doubt it. Like max HP, no. This game's a complete wash right now. Okay, Trigger might be over soon, who knows, right? Oh, wide guard, okay, that changes things. Glacial Lance, that just hits our fire type, that's fine. We're doing our best. We're doing our best here. Wood Hammer. Oh, are you serious? Okay. Ah. That's rough. Well, we definitely Grassy Glide here and then switch in our Smeargle. This is so bad, though. Like, this is, like, literally the worst thing. Like, it's like somebody woke up and said, I want to counter this team. And they're just like, this is literally everything we're going to do to beat it. So we got something for Fake Out. We got something for everything. Well, Grassy Glide picks up the Gallade. And Smeargle goes down to Sash. Okay, so the Gallade's gone. Glacial Lance is going off. It's not picking up anything. So we've avoided the boost. If Indeedee comes in here, we're in a bit of trouble because we can't even Spore the Calyrex, right? All right, we're surviving here, everybody. We're doing our best. This is crazy. Stalling out Trick Room the best we can. Okay, Trick Room's gone. If this is Indeedee, we're in a lot of trouble. Special attack, whatever, it doesn't matter. Indeedee? Or another Trick Room setter. Necrozma, another Trick Room setter. Oh my goodness. I can't beat everything. Sure. I don't know what we do here. If we can at least chip this thing. Oh my god. Well, actually, this works out really well for us because we're sporing that Calyrex. Hey, hold on a second. Have we got a shot? No way. We don't have a shot. No way. Alright, Calyrex is asleep. Okay. A speed boost would be nice. Special attack, and oh my goodness. The one thing we didn't want to drop. The one thing. I don't know if Calyrex... Oh yeah, I guess if you switch in the Indeedee here. So let's Spore that, and then we go for a U-turn into the Calyrex, I guess. This is so difficult, everybody. This is so difficult. Like, this is one of the harder matches we've had in quite a while. Wake up and then Astro Barrage, that would really suck here. We need the Spore to go off. It has to be min speed, right? Yes, we got the Spore off. Okay, don't wake up. Do not wake up. Please don't wake up. Pass asleep. Don't wake up. Yes. Okay, cool. So now we can Astro Barrage and start doing some stuff. Okay, hold on. This game is not over. And we have the Rillaboom in the back. The terrain's about to end. Oh my goodness. Okay. Special defense rose. Attack. Whatever. This is fine. All right, we're going to go for a Ruination here. Well, no, there's no point. Hold on. Grassy Terrain's one more turn, so it does work out. So we can go for Follow Me, I guess. It would have been so nice to get a speed boost on this. Let me see. I guess we can go for a Wide Guard just in case he wakes up, and then an Astral Barrage. Okay, what's coming in? Don't be the Ursaluna. It is the Ursaluna. Okay. Well, we do have the Rillaboom in the back for that. We just need this thing to do a lot of damage. Astro Barrage. This staying asleep would be fantastic. Or just KOing. That'd be great. Okay, cool. Okay. This is insane. Like, the fact that we're even mildly in this game is nuts. Give me a speed boost. Defense. No, what the? What is happening right now? Well, we did get the +1, so if we redirect... I don't think you Earthquake here, right? Okay, well, Necrozma's sleeping, so we can go for a Follow Me here, and then we can go for a Psychic into the Ursaluna. No, let's go for Follow Me, and then let's go for an Astro Barrage. Yeah, let's do that. Because you can't... Yeah, you went for the Protect, okay. If we can pick up this Necrozma, that'd be amazing. Protect. I don't know why you Protect there. That actually works out really well for us. Follow Me. I feel like we've got this now. How much is this going to do? KOs, right? Yes. I think we've got it in the bag, folks. No way. I was not feeling very good after that first couple of turns. Oh my goodness, this team is so good. Even if it's not played properly, you can still win. This is so jokes. I apologize for the camera, everybody. By the way, I was having recording issues earlier today, and actually, let me see. So if I can go for a Ruination here, and let's go for a Protect, then we get a free switch in. Yeah, so I was having recording issues earlier today. Like, I already did a video where we actually did pretty well. It's just, yeah, the audio was just all messed up. I was doing everything I could just to kind of get around it, and it's just, it was just all for naught. There's not a whole lot we could do when OBS is being OBS. If you know, you know. Yeah, so we're just gonna do this again. The team was fun enough to play, so I had no problem just doing it again. As you can see, our record's actually pretty good now, for the most part. But yeah, no, this was a very good game. We were not comfortable, but we did everything we could, and let's just go for a Wood Hammer. And a Psychic. And that's it, so, and then we get our first win. That was like literally the worst matchup we could have had, and here we are. Why can't my opponents just let me do what I want to do and have fun and make the other people upset with Darkrai? So, okay. This guy's just, I don't know why you protected there. You're like, your burn, you're actually helping me. Okay. Because your burn just negates the grassy terrain, so it is what it is. Yeah, so the camera's not in super great shape right now. Like, I'm just using the old camera, and then I've got hopefully the audio's good. It wasn't great before, but I did test it, so it should be fine. But anyway, we got our first win of the video. Hoorah! Colin, you're a good sport for finishing that out, but I thought you had me. Thought you had me, guy. Rawr. All right, cool. All right, let's get into another game quick. We need to forget about that. Let's face something fun. Let's face something weird and something fun. Not something that just directly counters what I have. That'd be great. Yeah, we're 14-4. So we had a good run. I battled earlier today just for fun, just to kind of, we wanted to get the ranking up a little bit just so we can get to Master Ball a little quicker. Because if we only do it on stream, then it's gonna be a while before we get there. So, and then I did my run earlier. I think we went like 4-1 on video, and then the video's gone. I might release the footage just for the heck of it, just for like a battling video, just so you can see the team again. But it might not be any audio. I tried everything, guys. I tried everything. I was trying to get, like, it was just a crackly background for whatever it was. And I tried doing like a voice isolation tool. I tried doing the EQ. I tried everything, guys. And it was a heck of a video. There were a lot of fun ones in there, but they're gone forever unless I just release just some sort of like fast forward version of it and then just have some music in the background. That could be kind of fun. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Because I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I could always just release one in the middle just for fun, just in case you guys want to watch it. The lost footage of J Jingles. All right, this team looks pretty darn scary. Irvin. Colin, then Irvin. All right, so we need our terrain control. So we might be able to get away with our Rillaboom lead. But also, I think a Lando lead with the Calyrex looks pretty darn good, no? But then a Chiempao lead would really hurt us, so maybe we don't do that. Maybe we can go Lando. I do really like Lando as a lead. I really do. Does he have wide guard? No, he doesn't. Why are we messing around with this? Why don't we just do this? Yeah, we just put everything to sleep again. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do it. And then I did say I liked Lando. He has his own Lando, though. What do you guys think we should bring in the back? Comment down below what I should have brought. Because this is a little late after this. Even like the Tailwind, I think it's Lando. I do think it's Lando. Oh yeah, he's got the terrain though, so maybe we could just kind of get the gravity up, and then we can change the terrain and then put things to sleep. So I just think this is an easy Miraidon lead. Like Miraidon Chiempao, or like Miraidon and Arceus or something. Miraidon Farigiraf. Okay, that's another option. Probably the Electric Seed, which makes sense. So let me see. We can't go for the Gravity and the Dark Void. I think this is a D-Gleam, isn't it? But the bonus is Calyrex is faster than Miraidon unless this is a Scarf version. So we can go for an Astro Barrage, and then we can go for like a Dark Pulse into the Miraidon if we really wanted to. We could always just hit twice. Like, I don't mind this. I just don't feel like protecting really helps us here. Let's just do this. Because we want to get damage on that Farigiraf because it did get the Electric Seed boost. Let's see what my opponent does. A Volt Switch makes sense, but I also think a D-Gleam is just great too, right? Like, something tells me this Darkrai is not getting a move off. What do you need to help? Oh, Helping Hand D-Gleam, that makes sense too. Astro Barrage just hits what we want to hit, that's fine. This is Spooky Plate too. How much does this do? Half, okay, cool. So if we survive this, we get a hit off. Electric Rift into... Wow, you really didn't want that thing. Crit mattered. Didn't matter. It did not matter. Alright, so that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I don't mind that. So now we can actually go for a... Do we want to go for a Gravity and then just start getting our Sandseers off? Good work. And we have our Rillaboom in the back, so we can always get the Rillaboom on the field now. I wish I could see what they had in the back as well. Let's get our Lander. Let's leave our Landers for the back. If this is a choice, well, this is Specs probably. So we can just go for an Astro Barrage, I guess. And that picks up the Miraidon, and we can go for like a U-turn into the Farigiraf. I don't mind that actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because if this is a hard switch into the Miraidon, I would like to have the terrain control in the back. Miraidon leaves. Okay, cool. So we get an Astro Barrage into something. Arceus. Okay, well, I'm not getting an Astro Barrage into anything, so that's good. Astro Barrage goes off. Okay, we could have Psychicked, I guess. U-turn goes off. Wow, that's a crit. Yeah, had to have been. Cool, so now we have the speed advantage. That actually works out, so we can actually start using gravity with our Sandsear now. That kind of works out. Gravity Sandsear Storm, that could work out. Oh, or Trick Room, that works too. Okay. So I don't like the turn order now. Do we need the gravity up? I don't think so. Do we protect with this? I think so. Earth power into the Farigiraf, maybe? We need to start hitting that Arceus pretty bad, though, so maybe we might have to just go for a Sandsear Storm Protect and then Sandsear. I think we have to. Like, I'm just playing out the rest of the turns in my head, and it just doesn't work out. A Swords Dance would be really bad for us. It'd be incredibly bad. What happens here? Foul play. Oh, okay. That's a good protect by us. And what is Arceus doing? So Arceus is faster than us? I guess this has to be Swords Dance because you're E-speeding the rest of the game, right? Yeah. That makes sense. So... what comes in the back now? Because you're only hitting one thing. Chiampao. So we can Terra Dark here. I feel like you're E-speeding my Lando now, right? And then Rillaboom's in the back. Yeah, so maybe we can go for a Psychic into the Arceus. But we have to Terra if we do that. And then we can Protect here. No. We're just going to keep attacking. So that's their Terra. What are you tearing into? Paranormal. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like you didn't need that, though. So you're about to take a lot of damage here, but also now I'm susceptible to E-speed now. I should have kept my my Ghost typing. So Sucker Punch, Terra Normal, E-speed, I think that just made sense. Because, like, what happens now, right? Like, it's you either get the Sucker Punch off, or I tear it out of it, and now you can just E-speed me. So, yeah, that's, E-speed goes off into... yeah. This is a good team, too. Miraidon, Arceus, that's a strong team. And did you Sucker Punch? Oh, Life Orb, okay. Icicle Crash, did you miss? Hey, we take that. Crit? Nope. Well, we can't... well, we have to fake out, I guess, right? Is there any way we can take advantage of this? I don't think so, right? We might be able to catch him on a... like an Astro Barrage and then a fake out, maybe? No, we have to... Arceus is going to protect here, I think. So, I feel like we might just have to... I feel like we have to go for a read here. I don't know how we can win this even if we do read this, but I feel like we have to go for an Astro Barrage and then a Grassy Glide into the chin. Wait, Trick Room's up, right? Yes, so we can Wood Hammer. So, Astro Barrage and then Wood or U-turn. Yeah, I don't want to take the recoil. Yeah, we got the Protect. Cool, cool. Do you Protect with the Chiampao too? That just makes sense. Yeah. Not a whole lot we could do there. And then you switch on the Miraidon, and then you can stop the Grassy Glide, right? So... oh, but E-speed goes first anyway, so there's not a whole lot we can do. I think all we have to hope for is a misplay here. I think we just have to hope for a misplay. That's probably the best chance we have. We're gonna Grassy Glide the Arceus, and we're gonna protect the Cali. And hopefully, I don't think we pick up the Arceus from here. We might, but I think Miraidon switch in, and then you just E-speed the Rilla, and the game's just over. Or you have the Chimpao in the back, so you just E-speed the Calyrex, right? Let's see, what happens here? They're in such a commanding spot right now, I just don't know. Did we get you? No. Okay. Yeah, we lose. No, they played really well. They set it up really well, too, and, yeah. That electric terrain just kind of threw a wrench into a bunch of different things. Icicle Crash misses again, okay. Oh, no, never mind, we protected. Yeah, and that's it. So we're just gonna quit here because he's got the Miraidon in the back. There's not a whole lot we can do here. This is just an E-speed for the win. Okay, and then let's just run. Yeah, GG's to my opponent. Well played. Yeah, this went much better earlier. It would have been much better to have some sort of victoriesness going on. But we got a win. We're 1-1. We're doing all right. There we go. Opposing trainer's been found. What do we got? Thera. Well, at least it's not that same person. Okay. So the hard Trick Room, Final Gambit, makes sense. So what are we gonna do here? So we've got. How did we do with this last time? We could just go Terra Ghost and then you can't Final Gambit. I think that's what we did last time, actually. You just go Terra Ghost on the Darkrai, and then you just go for the Gravity and the. Yeah, the Gravity and the Dark Void, I think. But what if they read us and just go for like a Shadow Claw or something like that? That could be pretty rough. Well, we could always just go... we'd always just do Smeargle and the Lando. Or we can fake out the Magearna and then just go for a ground move into it. But then the Final Gambit goes off. We're running out of time here. I feel like none of these options are super great right now. We might be able to stall Trick Room a little bit. So maybe we just start putting things to sleep and hopefully he goes for the Gambit. Let me see. Lando looks good and maybe the Rilla, or do we go for the Smeargle? Smeargle looks okay. It's got the wide guard, so let's try that. But maybe we should have brought the Rillaboom for the terrain control, because that Indeedee looks a little problematic. Rawr. Everybody's doing rawr in their trainer cards. Alright. It's just mindless. Annihilate Magearna. Just mindless. Let me see, because if you go for the Shadow... Are any of them running Shadow Claw? I don't know. Gravity, Terra, Dark Void. I think we don't overcomplicate this. So, yeah, that's our Terra, right? That's our hat. I think it's our hat. Cute little backpack, I guess. Let's see. Hopefully it's just a Final Gambit. Because I feel like that's just the way you kind of have to play the team, right? Yeah, Final Gambit. Okay. So, I think both of them are going to sleep right now. It is possible that it's the, Gravity Intensified. It could be the Vital Spirit Annihilate. That's an interesting thing as well. Do we get them both? There's one. That's the one that really mattered. I don't even care if the other one goes to sleep. That's fine. Cool. So now we can just start Astro Barraging. Works for me. And then we can get the, yeah, Bad Dreams goes off. A one-turn Wake would be really bad. I feel like that happened last time, and it's just... So let's go for an Astro Barrage, and then maybe we can go for a Focus Blast into the Magearna. Battle was canceled. All right. That's fine. You could have Shadow Clawed. Works out too. So we got ourselves another win. We call that a win, even though it's just one turn. Let's go get another one. Let's see. Wait. We lost? We won! What? Hold on a second. We just won, right? They quit. Maybe it's just not updated. I don't know. We won. Yeah, we won. Alright. Let's see how this Darkrai team can kind of keep going. Why is Lando? Look at Lando. Why is it so small? Look at the screen. Like, Smeargle's bigger than Lando. Why? I only noticed because Darkrai was much bigger than everything else, and I looked down the line and I'm like, Lando, why are you so small? Makes no sense. Come on, trainers. I know you're probably all doing the GC right now. Searching for opposing trainer. Yeah, this is taking a while. The last one took a while too, just to kind of get set up in a match. So, here we go. Trainer's been found. King. Let's see. Let's see if you are. Ooh, this team looks fun. Okay. We got a Sun team. Okay, we haven't seen one of these yet. So fake out makes sense, but we could just Terra. Honestly, we just do this again. What's stopping us? You can't taunt us unless we Terra and you taunt and read it. Yeah, let's just put everything to sleep. Why not? And then we've got the... I kind of like the Bleak Wind Storm. I really do. And the Lando with the Sludge Bomb. I kind of like it. I don't know if Rilla looks great here. Might be okay. Let's just do that. Let's not complicate things. This is a Volcanion team. I think this is the one that I saw kicking around. So, I know that Volcanion's pretty nice, too. Because it gets the fire and the water coverage, and Steam Eruption is just really strong, right? So... It's funny, Steam Eruption is on Volcanion, and then Hydro Steam is on Walking Wake. I always mix those up, so... What is the lead here? It might be Koraidon Fluttermane or Koraidon with the Incineroar. I feel like a lot of these teams love to just get Koraidon out there first. Koraidon's something. I think Koraidon next to any of these things looks fantastic. Like even like Whimsicott with Koraidon, or Koraidon with the Brute Bonnet looks good too, but either way, I'm pretty sure things are going to sleep. Especially if we, well, Koraidon does outspeed our Darkrai, so that's a thing. Alright, we might actually have to play the game. We can't just play the game in preview. So when we go, oh, this is not what I was expecting. Okay. So Fluttermane, is this going to get the speed boost? We may have to Terra Dark, actually. Are you going to read our Terra Dark? This is really difficult, actually. Because if you Moonblast, we're dead too. And it is booster speed too, so we... Not like you could have just Tailwinded anyway. I feel like this is just Deagly Moonblast or something, right? This does make things a little weird. Because do you just Shadow Ball me and I die? But Deagleam makes sense too. But I think we take a Deagleam. Astro Barrage. Dark Void? I feel like if we're gonna do this, Astro Barrage... No, let's... Yeah, Terra Dark, Astro Barrage... No, sorry. Terra Dark, Gravity, and then the Dark Void. Yeah, because then the back row comes in and we get our Bleak Winds off too. So you are Terraing. If this is Terra Fairy... We're in a bit of trouble here. Oh boy, this is Terra Fairy Deagleam. I don't know if we survive this. This is just a double KO, isn't it? This is just a double KO. Knowing that I was about to Terra Dark. Why Tailwind? You don't need it. You were booster speed. Moonblast into who? Okay. I feel like out of all the scenarios, that wasn't the worst one. Now what? Does it help for us to get a Tailwind now? I don't think so. I think we just have to Sludge Bomb that Flutter Mane and hope for the best, right? We're in so much trouble, everybody. We're always in trouble on this channel. And we're gonna get Encored the next turn too, aren't we? I feel like you didn't need that Moonblast, and a lot of the Darkrai's, they're Focus Sash, so that turn would have been really bad for them, actually. What's gonna happen here? I feel like this is just such a good lead. This person's faced my team before. They, like, well, it's not like it counters it. It's more just like this is just a strong lead into this lead, and having your lines is just so important, right? Moonblast into my Calyrex would be ideal. Big Tears into you. Okay. Did you just attack around me? Oh, did I just miss that? Oh, there we go. Okay, pick up. Cool. That was a big turn for us. We really needed that. Okay, cool. Whew, I saw the Fake Tears go off, and then I just did not see who the Moonblast targeted. But we still have to watch out for that Whimsicott. That Whimsicott does get... yeah, it does get Moonblast as well, and that could really hurt. We probably take one, though, right? But not two. Kind of want to get that Whimsicott out of here. But what's in the back? Koraidon, okay. So we can switch in the, because we just protected too, right? The gravity's up, so we can go for the, like we can switch in this, and then we can go for a protect here, and we got to get a late game Tailwind up. I think so. I think that makes sense. And we might be able to get rid of his Whimsicott, so... Alright, this is a little bit of maneuvering around we have to do, but like we need a Tailwind up, and then we need to make sure the Lando, or like something dies for a free switch in for our Calyrex again. So, let's see how this plays out, because that Koraidon's a little scary. If it Terras, then our Sandsear just picks it up, right? A double into that slot would hurt, because we do need that Tailwind. Protect, okay. If you went into that slot, that would kind of work out. Collision Course, that goes into the resisted hit. Cool. And Moonblast. Moonblast into... Cool, okay, so we get the Tailwind up, nice. I don't appreciate that. Oh, Tailwind's done. Okay, cool. Here's the thing. Second. Okay, yeah, we're running out of time here, so I think we have to go for Tailwind here, and then we have to go for a Sandsear. A Flare Blitz would really hurt here into the Lando, so we can go for a Tailwind, and then we could just go for a Sludge Bomb into that. Oh, you taunted. Okay. And we're, for some reason... Oh, we're some reason we're Lumberry. Ah, man. Oh, we survived! No way! That's crazy. Okay. Hold on. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that Sash really sucked too. And now he can just get his Tailwind up again, and we're a bit of trouble here. But you can only hit one of the two, that's the thing. We have Gravity up too, so we can just go for Bleak Wind, and we can go for Sandsear. And... yeah, or this is just Moonblast into the Lando. Yeah, I feel like if they go for a Tailwind here... Okay, well, they can only kill one of the two. I actually think that works out for us. Either one of these hitting is going to be really good for us. Flame Charge. Okay, does Sandsear pick up the Koraidon here? I don't think it does. Like, how much speed do you need, buddy? You went for a Flame Charge, and you went for the Tailwind. Oh, let's go. This is how you attack around your outs, right? Like, you can get all the speed control in the world all you want, but if I'm doing spread damage, you can only attack with one of the two. Lando's so strong. That big live was huge. And did we know what was in the back? I don't remember. Brute Bonnet. Okay. So here's the thing. We can't really hit that Bonnet very hard, can we? Well, actually, well, not really, because he Sucker Punches, right? So I feel like we have to find out if he has Sucker Punch here. So let's go for a Astro Barrage here, and then let's go for Protect. Because I want to find out if he has Sucker Punch. Because a Sludge Bomb just wins the game. The Sucker Punch games could be fun, actually. Let me see. He could Spore as well, but no, you have to Sucker Punch, right? Or do something to the Lando, because you just die. So you didn't Sucker Punch. So that means you probably don't have it. So I'm willing to just Spore. I don't know why you would do that. So, does he have Sucker Punch though? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he does. Because I kind of wanted him to Sucker Punch there, it fail, and then I could just keep attacking with the Cali. Or not, or Spore the Lando or something, because then you can... I think a Sucker Punch goes off here. Because I think I protected there. Seed Bomb! Tailwind's up. Tailwind's up. That Tailwind mattered so much. Well, we woke up. So, Astro Barrage single target is doing X amount. How much is Seed Bomb going to do, though? That's the thing. I feel like you could just Spore me and then Seed Bomb. Tailwind's gone. Astro Barrage, we don't have a lot of options here. So I think he just goes for Spore. Crit would be nice. And then a one-turn Wake Up would be nice. I don't know if one more will do it. Yeah, Spore goes off. This was a lot closer than we thought it was gonna be. Seed Bomb goes off. We need a one-turn sleep, and then we need a high roll on the Astro Barrage. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. Seed Bomb goes off. Okay. We're getting really lucky right now, and we will take this. No problem. So, I don't think Astro Barrage gets there, folks. As excited and as hyped as it would be if this picks up, I just don't think it's going to get there. I think he has more than 33%. Nope. Spore again. Hey, a one-turn Wake Up again. That's our out. Because we can survive another Seed Bomb, right? Because we have to get hit here no matter what. Guaranteed turn of sleep. Seed Bomb goes off. Okay. There's no point of protecting here, right? He just whips out a random Sucker Punch. Nah. Ah, we lost. Ooh. Okay. All right, we got bested. We got bested. What did we do wrong there? I feel like they got that lead was just so strong for them. That Flutter Mane lead was so good. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing against this team. So, well, maybe not against this team, but this core. Like, I'm not going to say every single time we lose, we're counter-teamed, but they definitely knew what they were doing going into this, so. All right, let's get one more in. One more. Oh, so we did get that win the last time, the forfeit. All right, let's get one more. Hopefully we can make it good. I'm starting to look at I played this team so much today, like, I'm just starting to, like, you know, when you start looking at the same thing, you're like, it's kind of lost all meaning. So, maybe we get the Smeargle in, because I feel like, Some spores would have been nice. Let's see. I'm still thrown away at how small that Lando is in the sprite, so... Yeah, it is taking a while today to get matchups, right? It's taking a bit. Yeah, it's definitely because the GC is going on right now. Well, we were considering doing the GC, but I've just had such a busy week. We didn't even have a chance to lock in a team. If you want to see some Reg H, actually, if you want to see some Reg H action, I do have a team. It's just I'm looking for a place to play it. Could be a tournament. It could be just another GC. Next time I'll try to get it because it was a Stonejourner team. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, hopefully we can get some Reg H content going now because I know a lot of people are playing it and they want to see how like their in-person tournaments go. And just in time, we've got Giancarlo. I feel like we faced a Giancarlo earlier today. Groudon, Chiyu. Okay, so Fluttermane is just a really devastating lead for us. We have to keep that in mind. Probably Choice Scarf, Chiyu. You have the Tailwind. You have the Rillaboom. Okay. I kind of like Double Genie lead, actually, right? Don't you? Lumberry. I don't understand the Lumberry on the Torn, right? Like, I feel like Mental Herb or Covert Cloak or something like that would be so good. Do we back row this? We could. We have the Lando for the Incineroar. We've got the... We have a bunch of different ways to hit the Rilla, the Fluttermane. I feel like we can hit as well. Fluttermane looks really good in this 6, right? Yeah, Tailwind would be really nice, actually. Or do we go for Gravity? I feel like there's so many things that Calyrex doesn't want to see as a lead, right? I feel like we could try this and then see how it goes. Giancarlo, you've got a solid team over there. We've beaten Sun teams. We didn't have an issue with Sun earlier today, so maybe we're just having a bad run. We're not exactly playing the best right now either. Chiyu and Fluttermane. Very solid lead. So what do we want to do here? Because we can go for a Tailwind and only... Actually, neither of them will outspeed us. So I feel like Tailwind, Sandsear might make sense. Terra Water actually might make sense too. Do we need a Terra for anything else? Probably. Yeah, Terra Dark on that Calyrex could be really nice, but I also feel like if we can survive this onslaught, maybe we just go for a Tailwind and an Earth Power into that slot. Just get rid of the Chiyu, I think. Protect, and... Because I just didn't want to miss a Sandsear, right? So Tailwind goes off, Earth Power. If this isn't Sash, I think we pick up, right? Oh, we're not faster. Okay. Interesting. I'm curious of the speed stat on this Lando. Burned, I kind of don't like that, even though we're not physical. But this should definitely pick up, right? Because it's Scarf. Yep. So there goes the Chiyu. So I don't know if it was Booster Energy Speed on the Fluttermane. I didn't see it. I thought I might have seen some sort of animation, but then they would outspeed us. Because that'd be, what, 305 speed or something like that? Yeah, now both of them are kind of in Fluttermane KO range, right? Incineroar. So we can just double protect here if we really want to. Because I don't really like our switch-ins for this. Let's just double protect, because why not, right? Yeah, Terra Dragon doesn't really help us. Terra Water could, but I feel like we're running out of HP on that Lando. Interesting. Groudon comes in, and do you get the Proto Boost here? Because if you do, then that means Proto... Speed. Okay, so you did get the speed boost there. And there's a Terra, so we baited out a Terra at least, so that's kind of nice. Terra Fairy, probably D-Gleam, right? And now you outspeed and KO both of us? I think so. But here's the thing, though. You don't outspeed my back row. So even if you do somehow manage to take out my Beast Front, you don't take out Calyrex. I don't think. But how many turns of Tailwind do we have left? 2? 2 would be nice. Because I kind of want something to go down if that's the case. Yeah, we have 2 turns of Tailwind. Do we sacrifice the Darkrai? I don't want both of them to go down right now, though. Well, I guess I could. But then they would just protect, and then they would be fine, right? So... Sludge Bomb into the Flutter Mane would work. And then we just protected too, so... Sludge Bomb, and then let's go for a Bleak Wind, I guess. Groudon comes out. Yeah, I think that D-Gleam just picks up, right? But actually, if we're not that fast on the Lando, then we might take this, actually. But no, this is so strong, right? Protect? Okay. I'll take free Bleak Wind damage. And actually, now the turn... Like, my Tailwind turns stalling are actually pretty good. Hold on a second. That actually might have worked out better for us. So Protect Switch here could be good. Or maybe we just sack the Lando here. Honestly, I do think Lando's time might be done. But do we want to lose both, though, is the question. So I feel like we could just sack the Darkrai, preserve the Lando, then our Tailwind gets back up and we can attack again. But how many turns of Sun are left? 3. I don't know if that helps us. So... do we want a double KO here? Maybe we do. Sandsear, Bleak Wind. Yeah. We were supposed to switch out the Torn. That we got lucky there that we survived that. But at least we got a Bleak Wind Storm off. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay. Did I miss this last time? Who did we miss? We got the Ensign. It's funny, we didn't really want to hit the Ensign. We still have our Terra. I think this is just Tailwind Protect, right? Yeah, Tailwind Protect makes sense, and then now we have full Tailwind turns for these two, and we can start maybe putting things to sleep. Yeah, because double speed on my Darkrai will outspeed 194, so it gets to like 380 or something. Okay, so that works out. Yeah, I think we'll be set up if we do that. Protect, and then let's go for a Tailwind. This is really tough, actually. Tailwind goes off. Yeah, just trying to get the speed control for the end game is really difficult sometimes. Oh, you doubled it! Okay, hold on, that changes things. Hold on a second, so... is that bad for us? I feel like that's kind of bad for us. I feel like this is so risky right now. No, I almost don't want to risk it. Shadow... I feel like Shadow Ball and Knockoff just doesn't make a lot of sense right now. Let me see. Do we even have a KO yet? So that kind of worked out. Cool. And we've got Focus Blast on our Darkrai. Bleak Wind goes off, hits the Ensign, okay. Parting shot goes off into the what, the Groudon? Is that one turn too early? I think that's one turn too early. Because now your sun's gonna go away, right? Okay. Yeah, the sun's gone now. Interesting. How many turns of Tailwind do we have? 2. Do I like this? So we can go for Dark Void here. Protect, and then... let's just go for a Dark Void, whatever, right? We have Tailwind up. And then we'll go for a Bleak Wind Storm. Do we hit both of them? That'd be nice. Groudon avoided, and we hit the Flutter Mane. I think that's okay. Cool, we hit both with that. I like that. What's Groudon hitting? Rock Slide, okay. So, Tailwind's gonna be gone, so we need that Groudon to just stay on the field. Because if it switches out... we still have our Terra, though. Like, we need that Flutter Mane dead. Like, big time dead. So, the question is do we go for the Dark Void with the Gravity? Or do we just pick up the Groudon? So, Dark Pulse into the Groudon, and then a Terra Dark Astro Barrage. If you protect on this Groudon, that is a hell of a play. Could be AV, actually. Let's see. I'm kind of curious how this turn turns out, actually. So that Incineroar is kind of sitting pretty right now. Now it can fake us out as well, right? So Astro Barrage goes off. If it's AV, we'll know. Okay. That didn't do a lot of damage. A flinch would be great, actually. I think that's Assault Vest. That does so much damage. That's crazy. Tailwind's gone. So he needs to get the sun off the field, which is kind of funny, actually. You can only fake out one of them. So that's the thing. So I feel like if we play this out, I feel like... but the problem is we have to go for the double protect. We have to. We don't have a choice here. I was trying to think of a way that we could pick up that Groudon, but because it's Assault Vest, there's just not a whole lot we can do. Well, at least he didn't pivot. That would have been the worst for us if he actually switched out and caught us on the double protect, and then the Flutter Mane's just well positioned. But it's still sleeping. We have to remember that. So Incin probably goes down to the Astro Barrage, right? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, Incin definitely goes down. So we're going to Dark Pulse that Groudon, and we're going to Astro Barrage, and I think that should do it. I think at this point, the Groudon would have shown Protect by now, and it just hasn't, so I don't think it's got Protect. What do we got? Yeah, AV Groudon's a little scary, right? Because look how much damage that did to us, right? Astro Barrage, does this pick up? No, but our Dark Pulse does. So cool. Awesome. That was a big turn for us. And then the speed of the Flutter Mane, like, there's no sun, right? Because I think that was their end game. If they switched out the Groudon there, but you were sleeping, so that's kind of a tough switch. But like, if you got to get the sun back on the field because my Tailwind's gone, then just D-Gleam just cleans my clock, right? So Giancarlo sent out the one remaining. So we're going to go for Dark Pulse, and we're going to go for Astro Barrage. And if for some reason he's faster, went for the Protect, I guess. Cool, and then that is us. Astro Barrage. Probably enough. Yep. Cool. Well, I'm glad we can finish that one off with a win, because that was a tough team. But I feel like there were a couple of turns that I was just like, I'm not sure why they did that. Like you did Shadow Ball and Knockoff into my Calyrex. I feel like only one of those would have done it. And if it's Sash, why not use a different move? Like maybe Knockoff and D-Gleam or Knockoff and Moonblast just to cover for the Terra. But no, it was fine. Like the team wasn't as good as it was earlier today, but it was all right. We went 2-2 in our video today, which works out. One of them was a quick forfeit, but we also made them forfeit because we're awesome. Okay, so team breakdown. So this is not my team. I did not make this. That is not my in-game name, just in case you didn't know. But I got the Renzo code in the top right corner. Thank you very much to the person that made it. I will link the, I think it's maybe a Twitter post or something that I found this team, or a VGC paste repository. So, but yeah, I will definitely post the person to give them credit, because I feel like you should do that when you're using somebody else's team, because I'm making content based on what they made. So thank you very much to this person. Appreciate it. But into the team. So Calyrex Darkrai, I did mention in a past video, I feel like the best Gravity Darkrai team there is the Calyrex version, because you're just giving so much offense. You're like threatening so much offense right off the bat. So they can't just expect you to Gravity and Dark Void just like the Sableye, which is also a very good team as well. But the fact that you threaten damage, they don't really know what you're going to do. You can kind of choose if you want to set up the sleeps or if you want to go for just straight damage. One of the problems I found with this team was Darkrai just doesn't do a lot of damage, unfortunately. Like, it's basically put things to sleep and then just some chip, I guess. But I feel like the rest of the team supported it really well. The Lando and the Smeargle were interesting. The Lando came into play a little bit, but the Smeargle, I don't know, I feel like maybe a different piece or something. Like, it's got spores, but you're putting things to sleep with the Darkrai, right? So if they have anti-sleep stuff, why bring the Smeargle as well? So I don't know if I like the Smeargle. And also, Ruination, Wide Guard, Follow Me, Spore. It's just not really threatening other than Spore. Like, you can kind of attack around it, I guess. Like, I guess Follow Me and Wide Guard is kind of a nice combo. But, like, there's no Decorate. Like, there's, you know, there's no Fake Out, things like that. So Smeargle, maybe if the set changed, I'd like it a little bit more. But I do think this team's pretty good. The Lumberry on the Torn, maybe. Maybe the person that was building it was like, I'm running into a lot of these problems. Or mirror matches, and you're just like, well, I don't want to get put to sleep. I don't want to, I don't know. I'm trying to think what statuses you wouldn't want on the Torn to have a Lumberry there. So, and here's the other thing. If you're building a team and you're afraid of, say, sleep specifically, you don't want to get burned and then it eat the Lumberry, right? You want it to specifically be there for that status that you're having an issue with. So I don't know about Lumberry on the Torn, but the Rillaboom's pretty standard, Lando's pretty standard, and it's really strong. It actually really impressed me with the damage today. I think there was a Sandsear that just wiped the field, and I think it was against like a Koraidon that I was like, I hope this picks up, and it just did. So very, very strong combination of Sheer Force Life Orb and the Sandsear Storm. But yeah, no, really, really cool team. Thank you very, very much to the creator. I don't think they'll be watching this, but I still want to give them a shout out and credit where it's due. So thank you very, very much for watching. If there's another team that you guys want me to try that you think would be a lot of fun, and I can kind of analyze the team as I go, or if it's something you built, just post it down in the description, or just send it to me on Discord. I think I have the details down in the description as well. But yeah, just let me know. Message me, you know, make a comment, just be like, hey, you want to try my team out? And we'll go from there, and we'll do the next video together when it comes to your team. So I don't know if I can have you on, but you know what I mean. So if you want to build a team, I can feature it and go from there, because this is going to be a long format, and I'm already running out of ideas for building teams. And so you guys send them to me. I will try to use them the best I can, as long as they're half decent and possibly off meta. So thank you very, very much for watching. Click like if you liked the video, and subscribe would mean a lot if you liked the video, and if you want to just be kind of tuned into more of what I'm doing over here. We are doing some wide draft videos as well, just in case you've kind of seen them kick out, just in case you wanted to try Draft League. By the way, if you haven't tried Draft League, try it. It does so much work for your team building, because you're forced to prep against things you're not expecting. So it gets you to think outside the box rather than just your standard VGC stuff. And it's just a regular season. It's just kind of fun. You got a little community, you get to meet people and stuff, and give it a try. And if you're looking for somewhere to play, I know a ton of places to play. So just, again, comment down below and say, I'm looking for a Draft League. I will find you one. And there are millions of formats and a bunch of different ways to do it. So thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.